On September 26, 1932, a boy named Manmohan was born to Gurmukh Singh and Amrit Kaur in a small village, Gaur, which is now in Pakistan. He was about to change the fate of India as he moved forward. Studying in a glow of lighting, Manmohan Singh, with hard work and dedication, achieved great success in education. Using his knowledge and skills, he quickly rose from being a professor to becoming the governor of the Reserve Bank of India. But this was only the beginning of his journey. He still has to achieve things that would change India's condition and future direction. In early 1990s, India faced its biggest economic crisis. Foreign reserves were completely gone, and India had money to pay for import for only 3 weeks. At that time, India was completely buried in debt, and yet it needed more loan that no one was willing to give. Even the country's own gold was pledged. Along with the economic crisis, India was also facing political chaos, with 3 prime ministers changing in just 1 year, and then the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi in the same year. India faced its biggest economic as well as political crisis. During this difficult time, P.V. Narasimha Rao's government was formed. His government came to power and gave Dr. Manmohan Singh the responsibility to save the India's struggling economy. As finance minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh introduced 3 reforms based on liberalisation, globalisation and privatisation. Using his practical strategies, Dr. Manmohan Singh not only rescued the India's dying economy but also transformed India from the brink of collapse to becoming the world's 5th largest economy. So let's explore how this miracle happened. How did Dr. Manmohan Singh, first as finance minister, then as prime minister, make contributions to country that no Indian could ever forget? What was so special about his personality that when he died on December 26, 2024, every Indian felt the same deep truth? His greatness could not be measured.
Former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh has passed away.
When the state funeral of the former Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has been taking place.
India, once known as the land of gold, was plundered by Britishers during their 200 years of rule so badly that by 1947, although the country gained freedom, but it still had a long road ahead towards economic independence. After the independence in 1947, Indian leaders moved very cautiously, step by step, to ensure that no foreign company could ever exploit the India in trade or in anything, just like the British East India Company did to them. For this specific reason, foreign investments were completely avoided. In March 1950s, Planning Commission was formed, marking the start of India's 5-year plan. At the same time, government was also developing to revive the India's struggling economy by developing industries in various sectors. In Indian economy, government-owned companies played very important role. Almost every sector was under government's control. At that time, private companies were very few, and small number of businessmen could contribute to India's struggling economy. Strict rules and regulations make it very difficult for an entrepreneur to start a business, even a small-scale business. Anyone thinking to start a business or a company needed a license that was very hard to obtain. Whether a company wants to create a new product or to increase the production capacity, they needed permission from the government. This system was called the license Raj, where every small task in a company needed permission from the government. Without the permission of government, the company can neither increase or decrease the number of employees, or it can shut down. In India's closed economy, government was the one that decided everything. Big or small entrepreneurs or businessmen struggled due to license Raj system. At that time, there were strict restrictions on import. The government has banned almost everything. And on the other imports, government imposed high tariff rate. For example, in 1960s, if you want to import a luxury car from outside India, you have to pay 125% of import tariff. At that time, Manmohan Singh was growing up in Amritsar, unaware of the fact that one day, someday, he will guide India's economy towards success. When India was partitioned, his family moved from Pakistan to India in 1947. After losing his mother in childhood, he was raised by his grandparents. From an early age, he showed a deep love in learning. In his village, there were no electricity. He used to go outside and study in the glow of light, which eventually affected his eyesight. Because if you study in the less light, it impacts your eyesight. So due to this reason, Dr. Manmohan Singh's eyesight was weak. In 1948, after completing his matriculation, his father wanted him to become a doctor, so he enrolled him in a pre-medical course. But he was not interested in medicines, so eventually he dropped out after a few months. He was drawn to economics instead. He wonders sometimes why some countries are richer and why some countries remain poor always. Coming from a lower middle class family, he truly understands the value of money and believed economic held the answer to his questions. He went to earn a bachelor's degree in economics from Punjab University in 1952, and after that he did master's in economics in 1954, finishing in first division both the times. He wanted to master every detail in economics, knowing that it would be valuable for a country's economy. To achieve this, he went to Oxford University in 1960 and earned a doctorate of philosophy in economics. While studying at Oxford, he gained a deep understanding about economic policies and theories from an international perspective. After returning to India, first he became the professor at Punjab University and then at the Delhi School of Economics. During this time, he wrote a book titled India's Export Trends and Prospects of Self-Sustained Growth, which was published in 1964. This research showcased his expertise in economic policies and earned him recognition as a leading thinker in this field. Once in government, he dedicated himself completely in improving India's economy. His approach was practical, focusing on finding solutions and correcting existing problems. Over the time, his dedication and hard work led him towards the higher positions. In 1982, he became the governor of the Reserve Bank of India. As the 15th governor of RBI, Dr. Manmohan Singh introduced several reforms in banking sector. He laid the groundwork for modern monetary policy aimed at achieving high and steady growth. He also worked to promote the rural development by improving the access to loans and financial resources. The economy was struggling from low growth rate, rising inflation, and the balance of payments problem. Industrial growth has slowed down due to license Raj system. The public sector was way down due to inefficiency and their losses. Although Green Revolution increased the agriculture output, but with that there comes challenges. Decline in soil fertility, water shortages and price fluctuations. Rapid population growth added further pressure to the resources and infrastructure, creating more obstacles for the development. Together, these problems put Indian economy into very difficult situation. Then came July 24, 1991, a historic day for India's economy. On this day, Dr. Manmohan Singh presented his revolutionary budget in Parliament, saying, "No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come." This budget introduced the new economic policy, which focused on three things: liberalization, privatization, and globalization. Liberalization included ending the license Raj, reducing import tariff, and giving companies more freedom. Privatization included reducing government control and giving more space to private companies. Globalization included opening India's economy to foreign investment and trade. The goal was simple: to create a business-friendly environment and attract foreign investments and increase export. At that time, the opposition accused the government for selling the country. But these reforms in reality contributed to India's growth in a positive way. Because of these steps, India becomes the world's fastest growing economy. Today, India is the fifth largest economy in the world. World leaders respected him deeply. From APJ Abdul Kalam to Barack Obama, all admires his wisdom. He received many awards including the Padma Vibhushan and international honors. Dr. Manmohan Singh also served Rajya Sabha from 1991 to 2024. On December 26, 2024, when he passed away, the nation remembered his last press conference in 2024 when he said,
"History will be kinder to me than the contemporary media."
And yes, indeed, country still remember him for his honesty, dignity, and his hard work. That is all about this video. If you found this video informative, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till then, take care. God bless.